Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm going to make for you stewed salt mackerel. So you're going to need a small tomato, 1 stack of scallion, spring of thyme, half a teaspoon of pimento seed, 4 garlic cloves, 1 small or medium-sized onion, a teaspoon of dried basil, teaspoon of dried parsley, about 1/4 cup of cooking oil or less, and we're gonna use a piece of carrot, which is optional, and a piece of chocha, which is optional, and we're gonna put some ketchup in the end just to thicken the gravy, and we're gonna use about 1/4 cup. And we're going to use 1/4 cup of water. So this is our mackerel. Not a man in Jamaica say they don't eat mackerel because of this, because of the red inside. But I don't know. I don't care. So this is our mackerel. We're going to boil it first, rinse it off. We're also going to use half a Scotch bonnet pepper. This is frozen. Just kind of rinse this off. Kind of rinse off in the middle till the red, most of the red is gone. Boil this. Add some water, just enough to cover it. Let's put the stove gauge on medium high, until it comes to a boil you turn it down. But you want to tenderize this salt mackerel. Cover it slightly. Now we're going to prep the vegetables. Alright, so now 4 garlic cloves, just gonna prep these garlic. I'm gonna take the skin off, so we're gonna mash it. Alright, so once you finish that, cut off any undesirable things you might see. I'm going to use like 1/4 of this, but before that I'll mash these. Let's mash the garlic. keep them separate. Keep the garlic separate from the onion. Let's cut the art out. We need to rinse it. This is scallion. And so we'll rinse this. And rinse the thyme. This looks. Mackerel is boiling away. It's been 5 minutes with the stove gauge on 4. So just allow that to boil. Maybe for about 8 to 12 minutes, but I'm timing it, so I'll tell you. So back here. So you want to just clean this up. Rinse these off. This thing here is going to take long to cook, you know. All I have to do is just use your fork and kind of test to see how tender is it. Once the fork kind of pork it, like once the fork kind of, you know, inserting it a little, then it's tenderized. But if it's still kind of tough, like touching the outside, it's not. But once it goes in a little, that means. And you can also turn it off at this point and just let it stay in the water for like 2-3 minutes, which I feel like doing. It's been 8 minutes, so I'm just gonna turn it off and let the water, and make it stay in the water for about a minute or 2, and then take it out. Alright, let's finish up these. I'm not going to dice this until the end. I'll rinse off I use what I have enough. Everything is dirty right now. So I just want to use this blade just to get. See, this dice is scalding. Your carrots. How are we going to make it stay like this? Mackerel. So just move it Put it on a clean surface. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, we know this is tender because look, see the fork penetrated. So, and see it's not as red. So now we're gonna debone this. You can allow it to cool so it's be easier to debone. Separate the pieces. You can work with it better. This is the head. So you just remove the head. Remove the gills. Remove the center bone first. Now remove these small bones. And if it still has a little thing on this, just scrape them off on the inside. Remove the bones on the outside. This is just like half pound, you know, or about a pound. Let's get to these bones and just remove them. It's like where the stomach was. The gut, rather. Just remove these. Clean this. Fin. So you just get to the middle bone. And just like saltfish, you can suck this bone in. Give me shoot, cut off them. It's our waste. Yeah, just chew the bone. So let's get to this middle bone. Just remove it. Now, this is our finished goods, which is not much. So you just leave it like that. You can mince it, but you don't. When you stir it in a pot, it will break up. You don't want it too mincy. But this is our waste. Nearly half of it. You can give the dogs or the cat this. I'm gonna use this. I was going to use a Dutch pot to cook, but I'm going to just use, because it's a small amount, I'm just going to use this small pot. So turn your stove on, put the stove gauge on 6 medium high or 4 medium. You know, you want to get a pot hot. minutes. No, right. About 30 seconds. Okay, add the onions. We're gonna saute it. Put the stove cake on 4 medium. Add the garlic, the scallion, and saute it. Add it closer. No, all of this is in like 40 seconds. So now just place this on top. This is 1/4 cup of water. I'm just gonna then let's turn the stove on low. Almost very low. We might have to add 1/4 more water. After let's put the stove on, so it's been about 30. We do all of this in about 2 minutes. So the stove gauge is on low. Let me show you. That's how low it is. You just allow it to saute. We're making a gravy because we're going to eat this food with boiled hard food like yam, banana, boiled dumplings and stuff like that. After 1 minute, you can turn the stove off. Let's allow that to simmer down, just like that. And we're going to add some ketchup just to thicken it. You never had it. So then to see tomato. Add a pepper, piece of pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper. Like I said, I freeze mine because it lasts longer. And then we'll add tomato. Simmer. So it's been about 2 minutes since we put in everything is stewing. Take ketchup already. And that's what we're going to add next. We're pretty much done, you know. Let's add the ketchup in. Cover it and slow. turn it off. Finish. So just to recap, we boiled the mackerel, salt mackerel, for 8 minutes. Then we debone it. Now we sauteed it with onions and so forth for in the space of 2 minutes. Add some water and then allow that to stew for like a minute and a half. And then we add some ketchup to thicken it. And the tomato. Note, this is salt. Keyword, salt mackerel. So you don't add salt to this. So that's it. All I added half cup of water. You don't want to put too much water in this thing because you don't want the gravy to be too liquidy. It has to have a consistency of little thickness, not too thick, but at least a little thickness. Not gonna do a presentation as I normally do. Just gonna present it. Salted mackerel. I'm not gonna do a taste test today because I have to boil the dumpling and the banana, all that stuff which is not ready yet. So it's a salt mackerel stew down. It's a breakfast idea, Jamaican breakfast idea. Hey guys, look, the Jamaican breakfast cookbook is a very special book. It has in it all the Jamaican breakfast. Some of them you are not familiar with because you don't think we eat breakfast like that. But if you buy the book, you can see them. Stewed mackerel. If you can see the steam. Look at that. You see, it's not as red as it looked raw. Do you believe that I cooked this stewed salt mackerel a day ago? I got a call, so I had to just put it in the refrigerator and run out. That's why I told you you wasn't gonna see me share it. But I was gonna eat just now, and I say, you know what? Let me just capture it like how. This is it in the refrigerator. put this thing here. Dumpling first. It's not oil, you know. This is water gravy. Got carrot. Even a day hold the color carrot and milk. See ya. Enjoy. Remember now, it's my slogan. It's JamaicaDinners.com slogan. Remember now.